just to really drill home and reinforce with you guys how absolutely paranoid I am, I lock this front screen door at night. Because I figure that will give me a fighting chance to run out the back door if Marion comes over unannounced or something, and that's just sick. It's sick. I shouldn't have to live like this. Why do I have to live like this? I wasn't supposed to have it because you encountered wimpiness in your roommate, former roommate, and evil in his landlord. That's why, Laura. Otherwise, you would not be here with your mother right now and all your stuff and worrying that you're going to be a sitting duck and Marion's going to find out you're here, or even worse, find out about YouTube, you know? You wouldn't be here right now. Remember, my cousins all have kids, okay? I have family, and, you know, Marion has family, friends, and kids, and this, that, and, you know, it could happen. It could happen. You know? It doesn't have to be that Marion herself finds out. It could happen in other ways. She could find out about you, too. And I've always known it was a possibility. I felt, that's why I felt so free when I left those notes, when I finally told her exactly what I thought of her. And now here I am, a, quote, fugitive, unquote, in my mother's home, because Marion might find out. Even though, you know, there's no restraining order against me, and she got me banned from my mother's home based on lies. I mean, it's just... As I keep saying, I cannot take it. I told my mom, but I said it just like nonchalant, because in the end I'm not going to be here, and whatever she does is what she does. Remember how I said she lays down for hours and she thinks it was just resting, and she keeps her light on, but she doesn't feel like getting rid of bed, but she falls asleep. Well, she didn't take her medication. She was taking it right now after 11. I'm like, I said, Mom, you know, you really should take your medication earlier. Even that one day I was here and the nurse came over. You know, she was telling you should take your medication earlier. You don't want to lay down and rest, because it's more than likely you're going to fall asleep for hours. Even if I'm tired and lay down to rest, because I don't feel like I'm ready for bed, will fall asleep for hours, even with the light on, you know. And she's like, well, I usually do take my medication. I'm like, I'm just saying it, Mom. In the end, I'm not going to be here. No one's going to be here. And if you don't take your meds, no one's going to know until it's too late. You know, it's like, even if you're just forgetting, you know, I mean, it's just... She's going to be on her own. Like I said, there's not even going to be a nurse coming twice a week to check up on her like was supposed to be the case. So she's going to be on her own. So anything I say to her, I just say it just, you know, nonchalantly. Don't really push her or anything, because in the end it's going to be up to her, whatever she does. But I'm going to fight tooth and nail to try to find a place for me and Omar. She's not keeping Omar. I have absolutely no faith she's not going to have a relapse eventually. Could be sooner rather than later, you know. All I know is what happened before, you know, before my 8th of how it was building up in her gradually, and it was inexplicable to me, but it wound up, you know, morphing into horror, so. Omar and I need to both not be here, get out of here, and just leave my mom to do what she's gonna do, you know. going through this for too long. I'm tired of it. Tired of it, especially with the variable. You know, the variable that's been over the last several years, and that's, you know, I help Marianne having complete and utter control of my mother and her finances. It's just getting old. Marianne's so arrogant. It takes the epitome of arrogance when I sit there and very brief, very succinct. I think I read it to you guys in one of the videos. Basically, I ad-lib it. I don't know exactly what it says. I forget, but it said it started with slander is a crime, Marianne. I didn't do anything to my house. I think it's my, I don't know, did it say I called Cheryl every day? I don't know, but, and whatever, I have witnesses. Cheryl and Mary know that I didn't do anything to my mother's house, you know. And Marianne sees that note, takes it with her, and all she says is to my mom is, I'll sue her for slander. Just arrogance, arrogance. She just thinks she can endlessly get away with being, you know, in her delusional mind, just insisting, even though she has no proof. She didn't see me destroy my mother's house. She didn't. I hung up the notes. That's it. That doesn't equate to I destroyed my mother's house. But I tell her outright, slander's a crime. I have witnesses. I did not destroy my mother's house. My mother tells her I didn't destroy my mother's house, okay? And she's going to insist that I did? That's sheer arrogance. Arrogance. Her arrogance astounds me. Marianne's arrogance just astounds me. But it's getting old. This, you know, in 2009, was I guilty of certain things? Yeah. None of them were illegal, but yeah. I'm not perfect. I was in an abusive relationship for a long time. I'm not perfect. But this time I didn't do anything. So for her to be smearing my name, slandering me, after I stepped up to the plate and did everything I possibly could for my mother, well, I just want to fucking, you know, I cannot take it. It's just getting old. And nobody listens to my mother. To them, she's being influenced by Laura. You know, she was in the mental hospital for 3.5 months. She's confused. She doesn't remember doing it, so her daughter's going to say that she didn't, you know, her daughter's going to say, you know, I'm going to say I didn't do it when I really did in a rage or whatnot. It's just bullshit. I can't take it anymore. I cannot take this anymore. It's getting so fucking old, people. You know, like I said, one of the short, the reason that video was so short, well, I said it was bad enough I've had to deal with my mom's schizophrenia for the past 35 years. You know, I have to deal with my aunt having complete control over my mother, and my aunt will resort to any means to maintain that control over my mother. It's just sick. I'm tired of it. And the reason that video was so short is because I ran out of video time, okay? Ran out of video time on the camera memory. Ran out of memory. This is one I had from before. That other one was 32 gigabytes. It really lasted a long time. This one's 16, so it'll last for a while. I had forgotten about this one, so I don't have to buy one at Best Buy. I had this one that I set aside because back in the day, which wasn't even that long ago, several months ago even, you know, I used to trim all of my long videos so I could put the trim, you know, on Facebook, because Facebook is limited to how long a video, like, could be only 20 minutes and 500 megabytes. Now I don't bother even doing that. It takes too long, and, you know. I don't know. My friends know. Trouble, cracking, you know. Others. They know that this is getting old, and I'm tired of it. It's hard enough. It's bad enough having my mother have schizophrenia this practically my entire life, and dealing with her going in and out of mental hospitals, and dealing with her ignorance and naivete. way. And her, don't upset the family, Jessica's dying, stop being so selfish, Laura, you know, and not understanding what the family's done to me. All this crap. But now, even more than ever, because she's done it in the past, the stupid fraud adjustment, declaring as fraud, legitimate charge that my mother made her own credit cards, and that was bad enough, but this is even worse. This is even worse, because the stupid fraud adjustment thing was secret. She did it in secret. She didn't tell anyone. I happened to find out because I'm smart as hell, and but this is worse, because she's telling everyone she knows. Everyone my mother knows. The family, our family, everything. That I destroyed my mother's house. I caused my mother to get sick. All this crap, blaming it all on me, when I'm the one who stepped up to the plate and got my mother the help that she desperately needed at the end.